Hello, guys and gals. Welcome to the Car Guy channel. I got a fantastic show. I see it every week, all the time, high and low, fast and slow. But this right here, we do it once a year over in Mountain View, California. And it's called the Mountain View a la carte and art show. It covers automotives. We cover jumping gyms, kids areas, and there's over 700 craft vendors. And I mean, they closed down Castro Street from El Camino Real all the way down toward the 101 with over 700 arts and crafts, vendors, dealers, and all sorts of things. It's a fantastic event in Mountain View, and we go ahead and bring a lot of cars to the event. A lot of guys that brought cars to this event are a lot of very special customers and special friends that have always been involved with the Car Guy channel, a lot of events we do through here in the Bay Area. You're going to see a lot of neat stuff. And we're going to go ahead and announce an airplane. I picked up an airplane out of a museum that we're going to be restoring someday, but you're going to see a little surprise in an ASK-14. Only 3 in the world, and I'll tell you more about it when you go ahead and watch the show. Hey, a lot of things to do. 2 things you don't do. Don't touch any of these cars, and don't touch that dial. Get yourself a cold one and sit down for a fantastic show. We get interesting cars. You get interesting cars all the time. But some of the most interesting cars we got out there is a
1966 Corvair Corsa.
66 Corvair Corsa. You guys all been by good buddy Mark Blasovich. How you doing, Mark?
Good, Mike. How are you? I like this event.
Oh, very good. This is a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out. Now, the interesting thing was you got to tell people this. A guy walked right next to, passed up a $200,000 Ferrari and walked right past it and said, "Wow, look at that Corvair." That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
I was very proud to see that. I've always wanted to bring it out here because I think an event needs at least one good-looking Corvair. And this car is good-looking.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Corvairs out there, are there?
There are, but they don't restore them right. So it's nice to see a nice one.
But it is special to see one because you don't see a lot on the road. Nowadays, when people come out and see them, they really don't know what it is, do they, Mark?
No, they don't. They don't think it's some forgotten old Chevrolet. They think it's something exotic, and I'm fine with that.
I see a lot of cars on my show, see a lot of Chevys, a lot of Novas, but you don't see a lot of cars that are done right. This car right here is done right. Estelle's going to try to get the camera down here and show you how straight the lines are. That's where the detail comes in. When you guys are restoring cars out there, use this as an example of how you restore cars. 1959 Corvette, one of my favorite years of Corvettes, but this right here is a especially unusual Corvette. This is, to me, an actual custom-built car built by the owner or a professional person doing it. They do make some of these with the retro bodies, and they make them with the retro frames and whatnots with the LS6 engines and the fuel injection. This right here, this car here is carbureted with a lot of chrome and a lot of bling, and the color's absolutely spectacular on this. I think this is a very, very, very well-built car, and you can just tell this is high-end. This right here is really what retro and straight rod Corvette is really all about.